Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we get stuck in, if you're enjoying this content and you love no nonsense carnivore chat discussion, please kindly join my channel as a member. And if you subscribe now, you'll be able to access a full free carnivore diet documentary that I made, which was the first released to the public. Thanks very much. Now you've seen the headlines. Cheese is addictive as heroin. It's got morphine in it. Nature's opium in your fridge, apparently. For goodness sake, nonsense. I'm going to explain why with science, and it's completely backed up. Now, we're cutting through the bollocks with actual science. I've pulled the study so you don't have to. They'll be linked below in the description, as always. Sit down with ribeye and enjoy the video. So, what are they? What is this addictive substance that we talk about? We're talking about casomorphins, and these aren't just unique to casein from milk, dairy, things like that. These opioid-like substances actually exist in a lot of different foods, believe it or not. Now, what happens is the gut will release the casomorphins in the form of beta-casein 7 or BCM7, as I refer to it throughout this video. And it comes mostly from A1 milk, which is common regular milk basically from cows. And A2 milk will actually release quite a bit less. Now, morphine is basically a sledgehammer to the opioid receptors. They're like someone gently clearing their throat in the next room. Some sort of, I guess you could say the same sort of family of receptors, but in a completely different league here. So, in 2025, we actually looked at a study which basically simulated digestion across dairy products and found an average BCM7 release of about 1.45 milligrams of this compound per 100 grams of cheese, and a bit less than milk, maybe a third as much. And you can kind of see here, if you're eating about 100 grams of cheese, we're looking at 1.5 milligrams, 1.45 milligrams here. So compared to your average, say 30 milligram codeine dose, it's not a great deal, guys. Other work actually from Nguyen and colleagues, linked below of course, actually showed levels which vary depending on whether it's raw or unprocessed milk. And they use different sort of markers to identify what is in what, basically. And we're still looking, despite that, at single digit amounts of this substance, this addictive substance in milk. It's not exactly pharmaceutical grade anything, if you ask me. Now, this is the important bit I want to talk about. So these peptides actually show some opioid activity in isolated lab tests. So we're looking at guinea pig assay measures, things like that. Now, I guess you could say the order of magnitude is significantly less in comparison to what you'd be having with your pharmaceutical opioid substances. There's a study in 1994 which performed by Reid. They tested the casomorphin amounts in rats using a conditioned place preference. So they put, it's a bit like, pressing a buzzer and taking something and keep taking it because it's addictive. You guys probably know that study. Now, what they found with the casomorphin substances, this is again in rat models, nothing meaningful, no reinforcement, no addiction-like behavior at the doses tested. What does that tell you guys? Sounds like a lot of you guys out there are using addiction or opioid substances as a bit of a cop-out. Basically what he means is it's probably hyper-palatable because they're slightly processed food that you just happen to enjoy. And some people happen to enjoy it a lot. Cheese is great. There's lots of different flavors, texture, taste profiles. So I can understand why it's a nice thing to enjoy for a lot of people. Now, it's like claiming your average British summer has the same pulling power as a Caribbean beach holiday, because they both involve the word warm, technically related, but practically useless, really. And healthy adults, most of these peptides get chopped down further in the gut before they can actually do anything. So we've actually looked at reviews on, I guess you say, food-derived opioid peptides, including work looking at systemic effects, and they note that the intact absorption of this compound is very limited, especially when it comes to crossing the blood-brain barrier, which is going to be what's going to cause the impact. It is minimal at best. What does that tell you? So I made a video about, a year or two ago with my suspicions. Turns out I was correct. I'll link that one below as well. So it's called something like, is dairy bad for you, or something like that. But yeah, you can see for yourself. Now they looked at BCM7 and its potential health effect in a review in 2024, and different ESFA assessments as well. And they basically found there's very little evidence for any sort of meaningful impact of these compounds in terms of human beings. So it's not going to be a strong addictive profile. It's not like alcohol, it's not like sugar, it's not like heroin. Completely different thing, guys. Now, as a carnivore, I've been doing this for about 6.5 years, and I can say there's not many people out there that actually gain significant amounts of fat with this food. And I'll allude again, like I do in a lot of videos, to the mass balance model by Francisco Albaita. I can't even pronounce his name right, but basically I'll link that below as well, just because you guys want proof. So this is rock solid concrete data, which basically says that the amount of mass of food that we take in is the main predictor and determinant of long-term body composition outcomes, not some magical mythical compound within a food that just happens to be in a very small amount but exists there. So if you're hitting a dopamine dip while dieting hard, a little extra bit of dairy or even a small carb bump with that lactose perhaps helps you stay consistent and keep carrying with your diet, why not? I don't see a problem with having it. If you can moderate it, by all means have it. It's not going to impact your body fat level significantly if you ingest dairy proteins, dairy carbs, dairy fats, casomorphins or whatever over a period of time. You're going to have to be eating, if we're looking at 1.45 milligrams or whatever it was, to get the same dose of what was in a codeine tablet that I mentioned earlier, you're looking at something like, I don't know, just to get half a tablet worth, a kilo of cheese. So unless you're eating a kilo of cheese, you can't say, oh, it's addictive. You're probably just a bit gluttonous. Or there's something within dairy which is unique to that nutrient profile. It means that, I guess you could say, is going to give you something that you might be missing in your diet. So, I mean, people talk about, oh, just eat meat, fat and salt water or whatever, and you'll be great and that's all you need. Well, yeah, for a lot of people, but some people do have a genetic polymorphism which suggests that they actually need a bit more dairy because of upregulation, downregulation of different genetic markers within your body. If you think about ancestrally, if your late forefathers from a long time ago were eating this sort of diet for X period of time, it's going to impact your epigenetic shift and your ability to tolerate different foods as well. And this seems to exist in about 20-ish% of people, where they actually have pastoral genes which require more calcium, which we know is very available through dairy. So these dramatic headlines that people are posting out, regurgitating the churn of continuous bollocks in the carnivore space, doesn't have to be true all the time. Do your own research, guys, and you'll find a lot of the stuff that people say out there is just hearsay. It makes people feel better about themselves. It makes them feel like they've got something to pull back on. But we work on science here and facts. I'm currently competing, or will be competing in about 3 weeks' time in a bodybuilding competition to get as lean as physically possible. And I'm consuming dairy every single day with no detriment and no ill effect to my body composition outcomes week by week. Now, think of the whole cheese is crack narrative like this. Then it treats it like it's a nutritional equivalent of mainlining espresso through your veins. In reality, it's more like a soldier's tea or a builder's tea with 2 sugars. Comforting, mildly moreish, perfectly fine in context, but nobody's staging intervention because you had a second cut. So that's what we're looking at here. We've got to be realistic with these things, guys. Let me land this properly. Okay. Casomorphins do exist in the digestive system once you ingest them. How much of these different peptides get through? Not a lot. How much is in the food itself before we even digest it? Not a lot. So it's a lot of fear mongering, guys. And I learned a lot of this actually through Harry Sopanos. Not so much this particular factor point, but the idea that we have different moderations and amounts and genetics and cascades that happen within our cellular system all day, every day. And it's not likely that these things are going to be absolutely detrimental to body composition outcomes. So use dairy if it serves you, base it on how you feel. If you're intolerant, obviously you don't have it. Common sense here, guys. Now, without the drama, leave a comment below if this has been helpful to you. Leave a like as well, and definitely stay consistent. I just want to share this message with you, which is quite important to me. And if you understand and know where you're coming from in terms of what I'm dealing with right now, I think it will mean quite a lot to you as well. I live with a condition called CRPS, which is the most painful condition known to man, and also suffer with autism and chronic fatigue syndrome. I've been having a hard time recently, and I'm reaching out for help. If anyone is able to support me, it would be much appreciated. And it is for a Give Send Go link, which I'll link below this video. Thanks very much, and enjoy the rest of this clip. Now, stay consistent, eat meat, and question these loud claims the hardest. Just because some doctor says it, that's not qualified nutrition online and they've got a massive following, it does not mean it is true. Look at the facts, the data. Thanks very much. Take care, and remember to hit like. Thank you.